How's it going, everyone? So the old gaming blog here, and I'm playing Contagion. Now, I have a very simple question that was being made to me several times before, and I think this is a great time to answer it. The question is, why are microtransactions so bad? Now, I've had this question several times, but it's one of them questions that is not a really simple answer, so I will try to answer this anyways. Now, the game I will be using as an example and to make my debate on this right now. Because assuming that there's something wrong with microtransactions, which the microtransactions concept itself, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how developers use it that it is wrong. And I'll go into a little bit more detail after. This is only going to be a short video. I might make a longer one if I have to. Anyways, if you haven't heard, Sony has announced that Gran Turismo 6 will have microtransactions. They've also announced the price of those microtransactions. Now, let me just say that Gran Turismo 6 is going to launch tomorrow, the 6th of December, and will cost around $60. Now, the base game is going to cost $60 already. Why would they include microtransactions that implies charging you more for the game? Now, the defense that Sony put up with, or the reasoning behind this, is that this payment is optional. You don't have to pay for this microtransactions, for this content. You can still play the game and get this content anyways. The game is just offering an alternative path to busy people. So if you just want to, if you don't have much time to play the game, you can just pay to unlock cars of the game and trucks or whatever. I'm not 100% sure on it. Well, to me that is a very poor excuse. Why are these so-called busy people playing the game in the first place? And why not just allow people to play with the car from the start? Isn't that why they pay $60 for the game? So I'm paying $60 for a game that I own the game, but I can't use the game in full until I've played a certain amount of time with it. Now, how fair is that? Isn't that why I've paid $60 to play the game? Why do I have to wait till I can fully use the game? Now, you can either A, play the game enough hours and grind enough time in the game, or B, pay whatever they ask you to pay, to unlock a virtual car. Yeah, they released the prices for the so-called microtransactions. It can very well cost you a fortune to get these cars. One of them that hit the headlines almost everywhere right now is a Jaguar car. Let me keep in mind, this is a virtual car that costs you 2 million in-game credits. If you don't know, 2 million in-game credits would cost you, or this car will cost you $195. They're charging you 3 times the price of the game for this just one car. Alright? Again, they're gonna keep the debate that it is optional. Yes, it is optional, right? It is as optional as if I put a gun to your head and tell you either say I'm the greatest person in the world or I'll shoot. What kind of option do you have? Really? Think about it. Because you think, yes, it is optional. You either spend 200 hours to unlock this car or $200. It's up to you to choose. Right? I'm not saying there could be the least busiest people in the world, but is this car or is this game worth that amount of time or that amount of money? Keep in mind, you're already paying $60 for it. Why charge you more for in-game content that it's just locked out? The content is there, you just can't access it until you either spend a certain amount of time or money. Why can't the content just be unlocked from the start and you can just play with it and have fun? Isn't that the whole point of the game, to have fun? Isn't $60 enough for a game? Then if it's not, then you're definitely doing something wrong, or you're just are too greedy. Now, another debate is we're now migrating to a new gaming community where the easier it is, the better. Why should I play the game to unlock a car when I can just pay more money for it? It's like I'm buying for cheats now. It's like I'm buying for game codes to unlock this car instead of actually just try to find it or try to play it. Now, okay, that's also a good topic of discussion, but that's besides the point. Again, who will spend the time to that much time? Because once you have microtransactions in the game, the whole game is going to revolve around that microtransactions and ways to make you buy them, to make you pay for it. There's going to be at some point in the game you're just going to be frustrated and say, you know what, enough is enough. I either going to put the game in the shelf and waste $60, or I'm just going to spend an extra $20 and I'll finally unlock this that I've been trying to unlock for a week now. You know, it's like, hypothetically speaking, I'm going to learn how to play guitar, but I'm also going to pay for someone else to play it for me, so I don't have to because I'm too busy to play the guitar. So what's the freaking point? Why am I learning if I'm paying somebody else to play it for me? Why not just pay somebody else to do it? That's the same analogy as these so-called microtransactions. But it's just my 2 cents, guys. I would like to love your opinions on this bullshit. Is it worth having microtransactions on an already paid game? I don't know. You tell me. Thanks for listening anyways. Peace out. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, you can hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for all my video updates. Oh, and subscribe on YouTube. Want to see more of this series? Check out the playlists on the left side or the previous or the next video of this series.